Need someone to explain to me the difference between Julia, Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Vaquer, Bron Breakker, and Carmelo Hayes. Because the only thing I could think of is all of them have been called up. All of them have been given championships almost immediately, except one. All of them have talent. I love all of them. But you got Stephanie, who got the world championship fairly quickly. I love her. But she got it fairly quickly. And even if Naomi, even if she wasn't pregnant, I still think Stephanie was going to beat Naomi because Triple H wanted to get the belt. I don't think Triple H wanted to have the belt on Naomi at all. I really don't. I think it just happened like that. And I think the moment Stephanie was going to beat Naomi. I feel it, and no one's going to tell me different. Julia put the United States Championship belt on her extremely quick, and you've shown that you have absolutely no creative direction for her or Kiana James. They're out there doing whatever every week. She gets no pop, no nothing. She's a great wrestler. She's amazing, but she gets nothing creative at all. There's no story at all. But when I tell people, in this current era of wrestling, you need more than just 5-star classic. You need more than just, banger matches. You need something to get people to care about you. But, I'm wrong in that sense. Of course I'm not fucking wrong. Julia is the main example of that. She's a great wrestler, but she has no character. She has no gimmick. She just has a belt. And it doesn't matter how good she is in the ring when no one in that crowd gives a damn. But the belt's still on her because Triple H loves her so much. Okay, cool. Tiffany Stratton, amazing wrestler. I love her too. She hasn't had a meaningful story or feud since maybe the Charlotte stuff. And that, I'm not even counting that. Because one, as much as I don't like Charlotte, she learns how to make stuff work. You know what I'm saying? As much as I don't like her, she knows how to make stuff work because she's been here for a very long time. But that wasn't a story. That was just, to me, two women that just don't like each other, to be honest with you. I can't credit Triple H for that story. That was both of them shooting in the ring. Like, what? Then you got Bron Breakker, another superstar who I think is going to be a WrestleMania main eventer. I was saying that when he was in NXT, but cool. Bron Breakker is a freaking natural. It doesn't matter if you like Bron or Tiffany. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. Take your personal feelings out of it. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. We're talking about how they can go in the ring. And each one of the people that I just listed can go in the ring. But all of them have their own little quirks about them that Triple H isn't doing right. But all of them have held championships on the main roster, except for one person. Of all the people I just listed, why does Carmelo Hayes have the least out of all of them? They don't give him a championship, but they give the black man a chain. They give the black man a chain and say, that's your consolation prize. No championship, no reward for putting on 6 straight weeks of bangers with Andrade. Nothing. Carried NXT on his back alongside Bron Breakker, becoming one of the best NXT North American champions of all time and one of the best NXT champions of all time. Carmelo Hayes has absolutely proven how to do every single thing that needs to be done to be a world champion and a superstar in this company. So why in the world is he not being booked that way? Is it because he doesn't have a nice dance for the crowd to do? Does he not have a 4-letter word that the crowd can say and you can put on the shirt? LA Knight got that, but they book him like shit too. Not in the right family. Part of me thinks Triple H sees Melo as like a vision of 2.0, but Bron Breakker was that main person because everything that Vince wanted to do as making like a subliminal attack to Triple H, he used Bron Breakker to do it. Remember the NXT on the stage, and then Bron Breakker kicked through it with the big 2.0 Technicolor ass fucking singlet on. Vince was using Bron Breakker to diss Triple H for months, but Bron Breakker, he's still at the top of the roster. So again, if you don't want me to say what I think it is, why is Melo the least here? He talks better than half the people I listed, wrestles better or wrestles at the same level as all the people I listed and better than one of them. Can't say Melo can't tell a story. Him and Trick told a whole whodunit story in NXT for months. Will blow off match and stand and deliver. People want me to be patient about Melo. People want me to not be scared about Obafemi. I'm scared for Trick Williams. He got a catchphrase that may save him. He got something they can put on the shirt. They love the catchphrases. He has a catchphrase. So the catchphrase may give him a little bit, but what he gonna do? I read a report about Javon Evans the other day, and he was explaining how he has been going through something as far as like whispers, as far as like people maybe wanting him to not speak the way that he does because it's not palatable to the WWE universe. They want the black man to stop acting like a black man. They want Javon to talk like this and say, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna see you at the Royal Rumble, man. I'm gonna pin you for a 1, 2, 3. They want Javon to talk like he's Cody Rhodes. He's not Cody Rhodes. Javon Evans is Javon Evans. The crowd loves him. He's an amazing wrestler. He can talk on the mic. What are we missing here? And the one thing that Carmelo Hayes, Javon Evans, Obafemi, R-Truth, Trick Williams all have in common is that they niggas. Just say just call it what it is. It's because they're niggas. I don't think we're never going to see like a full heel Bianca Belair ever again. You know why? Because that version of her on NXT, even though Triple H was there, that wasn't his creation. That Bianca Belair is not palatable to TKO in the UFC because they're going to say that she's too black. You know why Naomi just got over as much as she got over? It's not because she's a heel now. No. It's because she stopped speaking the way that Vince was making her speak, like the company was making her speak. She used her own dialect as her own person. And people were like, wow, she sounds authentic. She don't sound like a damn 2K cutscene. Oh, I'm going to see you at the show and I'm going to get... No. She talked like she know how to talk. And people recognize that. People relate to that. You can't tell me they weren't trying to like purposely humiliate R-Truth when they had him cut his hair on live television, do a whole new character. A whole new character. Not a split personality, not a Damian Priest where I'm angry now, and then, oh, now I'm nice again. No. It wasn't like that. He cut all of his hair off and did a whole new gimmick. Said, I'm driving now. And then a few weeks later, he's back to jumping up and down and clicking his heels together in front of John Cena. Just like that. Just act like we didn't see what we saw on Raw. New Day have one of the most perfectly executed heel turns of all time in wrestling history. Yeah. One of the most perfectly executed heel turns. And then, nothing. Nothing afterwards. Just nothing. Now they're widows for a championship that they lost. And no one cares about it. They're stuck in having matches against the Viking Raiders and whoever the hell on Raw and doing 6-man tags with Penta every single week. What are we doing? If they find a way to ruin Obafemi, I don't know how we're going to be able to like even speak about this in a way that's not like immediately blaming Triple H and his terrible ideologies for the reason why these black superstars aren't doing well. I don't get it. There's no reason for it. It's just like we're going through the motions of all these black superstars getting caught up and we get excited and then something happens and it's like, what are we doing? I can't get excited for Javon and Trick and Oba the way I want to because I'm watching Carmelo Hayes get treated the way he's being treated. And y'all can't say it's because anything else besides him being black because what else is it? What else is it? What else is Carmelo Hayes not doing right? Someone tell me. He got over. He can wrestle. He can talk on the mic. He always could do all of those things. So what is it? Triple H has his favorites. Charlotte and Becky and Stephanie and Julia. And then you go to the Braun Breaker, you know. You got the, who's I don't even know who Triple H likes on the main roster. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, weirdly enough. The guys that are going to be here after John Cena retires, after Randy Orton retires, after all of these people stop, the people that are going to be here to push this company into the next 20, 30 years, you're treating them like trash. Bad enough, you made Bronson Reed pin Roman Reigns and then made him the sidekick to Braun Breaker, who just lost to Jey Uso 2-3 times. Braun shouldn't be holding that belt. Braun's son should be holding that belt. Bronson Reed is the second person to pin Roman Reigns in years. The only other person to do it is Cody damn Rhodes. But he's not holding the world championship at the end of the show. Braun Breaker is. I gave Logan Paul a damn near year-long championship run with no time on television, no TV reps, well, very little, barely TV appearances. Why? I'm going to say this again. We need to find somewhere where these black wrestlers can go and flourish because in these main companies, and I do mean all of them, they're being mistreated and they're being wasted.